Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of Mass Effect from the original uh, Legendary Collection edition thingy. My name is Dopey One. I'm your host today. Uh, variety streamer, YouTube video recorder, gamer, all things Star Wars and sci-fi enthusiast. What other titles can I give myself? Right, a fucking dumbass, because I need a fucking. I walked past the terminal. Anyway, let's just walk around. We just pick up from where we left off last time. We just became the first human Spectre. For those of you who don't know what a Spectre is, we're pretty much the badasses of the government. We the men in black.
So how about it, Garrus? Is this better than C-Sec?
Let them talk real quick.
Fighting a rogue Spectre with countless lives at stake and no regulations to get in the way, I'd say that beats C-Sec.
There may just be hope for you yet, Turian.
Hell yeah, I love these two. Okay, so now we're essentially like the men in black for the council, right? No one's gonna stop us. We're gonna do shit our way, and we're gonna get shit done. Now, in the meantime, what we do have to do is we're gonna walk around the Citadel for a little bit, see if there's any more missions we can pick up. Just little side quest stuff, nothing too big. It's mainly just going to be walking around, listening to conversations before we get on our ship and out of here, at least for a while. We'll end up coming back to the Citadel at some point. Citadel is going to be our best friend for a while, but occasionally, like, best friends fight. You gotta get away from your best friend every once in a while. I apologize. I do have a little bit of a cough that has been building up the past couple of weeks. I am trying to catch it before it actually gets picked up by the microphone. I'm doing an okay job of it so far, but just in case something happens, I just want you guys to be aware of it.
Excuse me, Commander Shepard. Could you spare a moment of your time?
Yeah, I can spare a moment.
Commander Shepard, my name is Samesh Bhatia. Forgive the intrusion, but I have nowhere else to turn.
What is it?
A lot of people want my help these days. What makes you special?
My wife was a Marine. She was in the 212 on Eden Prime. I've requested that my wife's body be returned to me for cremation, but the military has refused my request.
Why did they refuse your request? There's got to be some reason.
I don't know. All I know is that they have declared it impossible for my wife to be returned to me.
We'll look into it.
The man in charge of my case is Mr. Bosker. When I last saw him, he was in the expensive bar over there. Thank you for your time.
Okay.
I just want.
Yeah, I know what you're wanting. However, you gotta understand, like, these men, they got reasons. And unfortunately, the reasons that I'm about to give this man to release your wife ain't gonna be enough. I apologize. Oh, there's a keeper. Keeper. Got it. Small amount of coin and a small amount of XP. God, I love it here. Where's this dude at again? Executor Palin. Oh, I don't want to talk to you. Do want that, though. Begin. Triangle, circle, X. Got it. Following message was transmitted from an untraceable account to multiple recipients across the extranet. Further monitoring is warranted. My fellow biotic, you have been selected to receive this transmission because of our shared plight. Few understand us, fewer tolerate us. We must stand together. We must build our own new world. Come, join us in the Hawking-Etta cluster. Only as one body can we right the wrongs done to our kind. Sounds like human. Human biotics aren't very accepted, even though they're pretty fucking badass. I mean, we've seen fucking Miranda in the next game.
My goodness, you're Commander Shepard.
My goodness, you're Commander Shepard.
Quite a briefing in the diplomatic corps. Is there something I can do to assist you?
Stop stealing
You
corpses.
can cut the red tape for a grieving husband. I want you to release the body of Nerali Bhatia.
Commander, nothing would make me happier. I'm afraid, though, that it's not quite that simple. Serviceman Nerali Bhatia died on Eden Prime, as Mr. Bhatia no doubt told you. Her wounds are inconsistent with any type of weapon damage we've seen before. That is why her body is being held.
I don't care how badly the Geth mangled the body. It's the husband's right to claim her.
We are not holding Nerali Batia's body out of discretion. We are, frankly, holding the body for research. The tests we're conducting may lead to better defenses against Geth attacks. Respectfully, Serviceman Batia may save more lives in death than she did in life.
There we go.
You know who and what I
Ha ha
want.
ha.
If I want Nerali Batia, I can get her.
Commander, I don't think threats are necessary. Even if the body were here on the Citadel, would you really risk going in shooting to get it?
The Marine's name was Nerali Batia. If you want to cut her up, you call her by name.
All right, Commander. You win. It was hard enough refusing Mr. Batia. I'm not going to risk an incident by refusing you. Tell Samesh that the body is being shipped back to Earth. I'll go now to see to it myself.
Dude, that was kind of hot, not gonna lie. Like, damn. 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 I didn't know I genuinely did not know I had that in me. That was cool.
Hello again, Commander. Has there been any word?
She's coming home.
I reminded Mr. Bosker what we're fighting for. Your wife is coming home.
Thank you. I will return home and begin my preparations. It does not bring me happiness, but it may bring me peace.
Goodbye, Commander.
Goodbye, Commander.
There we go. You see, all it takes you is just being a nice guy once. Just once. That's all I really want to do. Let's head back to the Normandy. Actually, no. Med clinic. We need to get that one information, that one girl. Yeah, over here. Come on. Stop being so fucking fatigued. Give me what I need. Sir Crimmy Crim. Welcome, welcome.
Word on the street is that you've been busy. Congratulations on taking down Fist.
Thanks. I've been,
I was sure he was
Hello
a big
there.
player in anything going on here. Did you find anything in his office that could help me?
found some discs.
These OSDs might have the information you're looking for.
How are you,
Got
Crimson?
This files? This could be even bigger than I'd hoped. Here, Commander, for your trouble.
You owe me more.
I had to kill people for these discs. They're worth more than you're offering.
I didn't tell you to kill Fist, but you're right. I suppose that I did ask you to help me, so here, this should be more than adequate.
Aha.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I should go see what's on these discs.
Oh yeah, 400 coin. Don't know how many we've gotten otherwise, but I just want to be a bitch. Of 0 calorie shots. Motherfucker, what are you doing to yourself? But I want to get a couple of good recordings in of, where is it? It's not Citadel Tower, is it? Where do I want to go? Fucking water, of course it is. Think the embassy's where I want to go? I'll be on there in a little bit. I definitely wanted to get a couple more recordings in for a Mass Effect real quick. If I can know where to fucking go. It's at CSEC, isn't it? I think it's at CSEC. I'm just being an idiot. I mean, I wasn't really hyped. I'm more hyped about the fact that Pink no longer has an excuse to be a shitty mic. You know? That's what I'm looking forward to.
I've been raised to see Krogan as bloodthirsty thugs, but you've surprised me, Rex. You are different.
The genophage is a lot easier to swallow when all Krogan are savage monsters, isn't it? Why don't you head back to the Normandy, kid? If you stay here in the real world, you might have to learn something.
Damn. Rex, I've never heard that line from you. I like it. I like it a lot.
I've got big news for you, Shepard. Captain Anderson is stepping down as commanding officer of the Normandy. The ship is yours now.
She's quick and quiet, and you know the crew. Perfect ship for a Spectre. Treat her well, Commander.
This isn't right. The Normandy belongs to you.
You needed your own ship. A Spectre can't answer to anyone but the Council. And it's time for me to step down.
Come clean with me, Captain. You owe me that much.
I was in your shoes 20 years ago, Shepard. They were considering me for the Spectres.
What happened?
I failed. I couldn't make the cut. It's not something I'm proud of. Ask me later and I'll tell you the whole story. For now, all you need to know is, I was sent on a mission with Saren, and he made sure the Council rejected me.
Dude.
I had my shot. It came and went.
I'm gonna wait until after
Now
this
you have
fucking
the chance
cutscene
to
because you're
make
sending
up
all
for
these
your mistake.
messages now when I'm in the middle of a cutscene.
Saren's not gonna get away this time.
Saren's gone. Don't even try to find him. But we know what he's after. The conduit. He's got his Geth scouring the Traverse looking for clues.
We had reports of Geth in the Pharos system shortly before our colony there dropped out of contact, and there have been sightings around Noveria.
Find out what Saren was after on Pharos and Noveria. Maybe you can figure out where the conduit is before he does.
Anything else?
We have one more lead. Matriarch Benezia. We don't know if she's involved, but it might be a good idea to try and find her. See what she knows. Her name's Liara, Dr.
Liara!
We
Shit.
have reports she was exploring an archaeological dig on one of the uncharted worlds in the Artemis Tau cluster.
Sounds like we should head for the Artemis Tau cluster.
It's your decision, Commander.
But your actions still reflect on humanity as a whole. You make a mess and I get stuck cleaning it up.
That's your
I'll
job.
take care of Saren. You take care of the political fallout.
Not exactly the answer I was looking for, Shepard. Remember, you were a human long before you were a Spectre. I have a meeting to get to. Captain Anderson can answer any questions you might have.
Fuck you, first off. Second off, she was mine. First off, one, they haven't added anything new to Halo Infinite. So why would you want to go play Halo Infinite? After I tried to get you guys to already play Halo Infinite.
Survives 100 battles and then gets taken down by background
Second,
politics.
I don't really care that the recent COD games came to Steam. I'll be honest with you.
You're next on their chopping block.
Saren's
I mean,
out
Cold
there
War
somewhere.
maybe, but I already own it on Battle.net. There's no reason
Everyone
me
on
buy
both
it
ships
again.
behind you, Commander. 100%. Intercom's open.
And the only one I can even with that argument,
Now's the time.
I'll answer that in a second. Even with that argument, the only one out of the recent ones worth playing for campaign would be the Modern Warfare remake. Cold War was all right. Vanguard is eh. I mean, what other recent ones are there that released on Battle.net only?
Listen up, Normandy.
This is your commander speaking. We have our orders. Find Saren before he finds the conduit, and I refuse to let anything get in the way of that mission.
The Council wants to ignore this.
That's no surprise. They never helped us in the past, no reason they'd start now. But we don't need their help. We can do this on our own.
We all know what happened on Eden Prime.
We saw the destruction. We saw the bodies. We saw what Saren did, and I plan to make him pay.
This is the most important mission any of us have ever been on.
The fate of an entire galaxy is at stake. We will stop Saren no matter what the cost.
Well said, Commander. Captain will be proud.
Fancy speeches won't stop Saren from finding the conduit. If we really want to make the captain proud, we better get this bird in the air.
Fuck, I'm not streaming with Crimson. Fuck, I'm not streaming with Crimson. That's fine. Still, no, no. I asked you guys to play the Halo Infinite campaign once it became co-op. None of y'all said anything. It was dead fucking silence from all of you. And then with I didn't even know Vanguard had like good zombies. You know, like the last good fucking game for zombies I saw was Cold War, and even then that was somewhat debatable. I just chat commands timer. Sorry, I'm trying to turn off that streaming with timer. There we go. Now why did I never hear anything about it, bro? Zoom out. Zoom out. Okay. Let's work our way around. Okay, you can say that like about a lot of fucking Call of Duty games. A lot of fucking Call of Duty games. Or you can get fucking Sherry to download Destiny 2 on her PC and we can fucking play Destiny 2.
Big surprise, the Alliance needs you again.
Shepard, this is Admiral Hackett with Alliance Command. We've got a mission for you. Major Kyle, your commanding officer Torfin, has set up a small compound in a Hulking-Etta cluster. He's attracted a number of biotic followers. He's become an outspoken critic of the Alliance, and we believe he's mentally unstable. This could be trouble.
Maybe you're overreacting.
What kind of proof do you have that the Major is dangerous?
3 days ago, we sent 2 Alliance representatives to meet with him at his compound. They've disappeared. We believe Kyle and his followers killed them. That compound is a cult, Shepard. They call him Father Kyle now. He said
Father Kyle,
some kind of religious leader.
How permanent a solution are you looking for?
We don't want this to turn into a massacre, Commander. Kyle is dangerous. I trust you to use your judgment. Hack it out.
Hell yeah. Is it you? It ain't you. Is it you? Yep. It's this place. And just gotta go with the boys. I've never played Dead Cells, but I know they had a recent Castlevania expansion release. Battle of Exploration 1? Wow, I landed on Uncharted World. Before we get too far out of the beaten path. Something over here. Oh my god. It doesn't look bad. This is actually the PS5 version of the Legendary Collection. That's why that was the thing. I got the PC version, but I wanted to try and get some more trophies on my PlayStation account. Oh shit, I pressed the wrong button. I mean, it is kind of a trophy hunt, but also I'm kind of still pissed at the Steam version right now. Since you know how EA had to fucking make their own desktop app for all their games. The trophies or achievements that I've been getting on the... No! Fuck. That wasn't supposed to happen, guys. Sorry. Anyway. The trophies and achievements that I've been getting stopped tracking halfway through Mass Effect 2. And I didn't realize that until I was halfway through Mass Effect 3, and I was very upset about that. So I decided to take it upon myself to not play the game again. I was doing so good. I even played all the fucking DLC and shit for both Mass Effect 1 and 2. Because like I never bought the DLCs or played them when they first came out. So some of the shit they were offering was new to me, and that's why I was genuinely excited for the Legendary Collection when it first came out. Well, there's also a fucking Citadel DLC on Mass Effect 3 that would help solidify one of my romances. Because what I was doing was I was trying to play the game just differently than I had played before. So whenever I beat the first one, mainly how I treated my companions. So in the first game, I actually screwed myself over by removing my favorite romantic interest, which is obviously Ashley, between her and Liara in the first game at least. I saved Caden, which I never fucking do. Apparently no one else does either. I learned. What the hell? We're getting this on recording too. It's alright. You know what? I don't need this. I'm just gonna do a little... Which way's the compound? That way somewhere. But I killed off Ashley in the first game. Saved Caden. Which only left me the art of the romance, so I went ahead with it just because. Then in the second game, I went Miranda again, but this time I was going to carry her over to Mass Effect 3. Since there was actually a romance cutscene with her in 3 if you got one of the DLCs, if I thought, at least that's what I read. So... that's what I was excited for, personally. And then the whole playthrough for this one is, actually, I realized in all my times playing Mass Effect, I never played female Shepard. No matter what. I just never did. And I've also never gone a full 100% Renegade playthrough either. So this one is just kind of like an all over the place. You're doing this to pretty much do the opposite of everything else you've ever done. Femshep for the win. I don't know, dude. Something, I don't know, just something about the female model in these games, especially BioWare games, never fully set right with me. Like, they got better as time went on, but I really didn't think they were like, I don't know. It just didn't feel as modeled or fleshed out to me. Train insignia. What's down here? Like, to me, I don't know. The way it always felt to me is the game was designed and animated with male Shepard in mind. And they just tried to make a thinner version of male Shepard, add a couple curves here and there to try and pass it off as a female body, and then you called that the female Shepard. Instead of just making a whole animation set based for that character, they just reskinned the male. So I just think her movement looks awkward. It doesn't look like it's fluid. It feels like an afterthought. Now, it's one of the things I thought they would improve whenever they released the Legendary Collection. But no, it still feels the same. Because that at least feels like it was at least mentioned in Mass Effect Andromeda, because I actually played a Sarah Rider as my first playthrough. Oh my god, I so wish they handled Andromeda better, at least for release window. If they had actually delayed the release of Andromeda and gave it a few more months to polish some of the cutscenes and glitches they were having, I genuinely believe that we would have already heard about the second game that they had originally planned for Andromeda. It needed a little more time in the oven when it first released, yes. However, now, if Andromeda released now the way it was, oh. I genuinely believe the reaction towards Andromeda would have been different if they had just waited a while. Thoughts on the House of the Dead remake? I've never heard of House of the Dead, I don't think. At least it doesn't sound like something I've heard of before. But no, it just sucks because Andromeda had the best gameplay out of all 4 games, and I don't think it had the best story, but it had enough to keep me intrigued and come back for more, and that's all that matters to me. In my opinion, it was on par with 3's, and I think 3's was the second best story. Oh, son of a bitch, I returned to Normandy. Fuck. I'm just messing this all sorts of ways. Two is the best, in my opinion, at least for story-wise. Mainly because of everything you could do with the suicide mission and the relationships that it forced you to go on with your companions. The setup and premise was very simple. However, the actual execution of the gameplay itself and how you got from point A to point B, phenomenal, outstanding. Bro, and I was so upset too with the fucking when they stopped tracking my achievements for Mass Effect 2, because I actually did the suicide mission. I had to do it 3 fucking times. The first time I did it was because first time I did it, I got through with everybody alive except Morden, and I was so pissed because I chose him for the wrong objective, and that caused him to be the only one who died. So I missed my perfect run with the squad ending. So I had to go back and replay it again. But when I replayed it, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do it this way. And then I made the worst possible choices and killed off everybody, including myself. And then the last run I did for it was the perfect squad run. I just wish they did more with the DLC characters, personally. Because, like, yeah, they're badass characters, like the ones they added in, like, fucking Jesus. Locked. Okay, let's go this way. But the DLC characters all seemed like real badasses. We can mainly look at 2 from Katsumi, the fucking ninja bitch, and Zaid. Which, by the way, whenever you saw his son in the fucking Andromeda, I was so excited.
One way or another, I'll find a way in.
Father Kyle told us that the Alliance wouldn't let us. Father Kyle told us that the Alliance wouldn't let us live in peace. This is your last warning. Go away, or we will defend ourselves.
Yeah. Okay, let's see here. Father Kyle. Overload.
Get down!
No, for biotic cultists, they're really not using their powers. Oh shit! Headshot, baby. There we go. And then, of course, they really had something going in Mass Effect 3 with the Prothean companion that showed up. That was a good fucking companion. They could have had so much more to do with him, so much of a better story, but no, they just threw him in for a couple missions and called it a day. And I guess we should be glad that he at least had some interaction with the squad. And they at least did that with all the characters. But they could have like thrown him in more in the story, you know, in the main cutscenes, like made him part of the group, like everyone else was. Well, that sucks because I've always viewed BioWare as kind of like, they may not make the most memorable like actual games, but the companions for the games that they make are some of the absolute best fucking stories I've seen in games. Even if they're not the 100% best stories, or they're like just feel generic and used from something else, they still felt unique and still touched me in such a way that I still remember most of them to this day. You know? Not seeing anything though. I know we opened up that one door, which I think opened up the compound for us, didn't it? Over here. Dead Rising. No, I have not. Oh shit, they knocked me on my feet. Oh my god, fun silly open world zombie games. I don't want any more zombie games right now.
All patched up.
Yeah, that's gotta hurt. I don't care what world you're from, that's gotta hurt.
Here it comes!
I will destroy you!
Sorry. Bruh. Don't knock me on my feet like that. I don't appreciate it. I just used them on me, Joe. We had some to spare anyway. Dead Rising 3 was my favorite, not gonna lie. The story was good and the sheer amount of zombies who were out. Scream All at Once was amazing. Dude, then you really need to play fucking Days Gone on PC, bro. Actually, I think you have. Oh my god, it's Kyle.
Stop! Let no more of my children die. There has been enough killing.
I know you, the Butcher of Torfan.
Butcher?
Why have you come here, Shepard? Why can't you leave us alone?
I'm not here to talk.
Somebody has to pay for killing those Alliance officers, Major.
They wanted to take me away from here.
They wanted to take me away, haha.
This place, turn my back on my family. They spoke blasphemy. I did what I could to make their end quick and painless. I had no other choice. It was necessary to protect my children. Only I can keep them safe.
Safe? They're not
Most
safe.
of your followers are dead because of you. If you really care about them, surrender now before anyone else gets killed.
I respect that you have come under a banner of peace, but I cannot do as you ask. If you take away their father, my children will be helpless.
Enough crazy talk.
I didn't come here to listen to a madman.
I speak, but you
must
not.
die!
What the? I don't remember killing him, but hey. And that's how you finish firefight. Garrus. Garrus. Oh, Gary Weary. Gary, now I know I was wrong. Wake your ass up off the floor. Bow, 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 bow. Gary, I'm sorry I neglected you. Oh, I never expected you to run away.
Catching you up.
And leave me feeling this empty. Your meow right now would sound like music to me. Please come home, 'cause I miss you, Gary. Gary, come home. Oh, hey, there's something on Kyle's body. Did I kill Kyle and not loot the body? Guys, I think I killed Kyle and didn't loot the body. Nah, Kyle just did. He just there, bro. He's kind of chilling. You know how I be sometimes. Straight chilling, bro. Just chilling. All right, let's get out of here before anyone else sees us. And while we are getting out of here, I'm gonna go ahead and cut this YouTube video a little short. We have had a lot of distractions and a lot of mishaps happen throughout the way, but I think this will help make a good video. So in the meantime, we're going to go ahead and just get out of here. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Remember, if you guys enjoyed this video, smash that like button down below. If you want to keep up with everything Dopey One related, make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell to stay up to date with everything Dopey One related. And also, we have a Discord community. Discord is located right down there in the description below. And in the meantime, I hope you guys take care, and I will see you guys in the next episode of Mass Effect. Later, everyone.